police hit me up because the homie is famous.
What do y'all think about dating women with kids? And before we get into that, I seen something on, like the Shade Room, where this woman was asking this dude for, a couple dollars for her kids to go on a field trip, and this man refused to give this woman anything because he thought it was the father's responsibility. Now, I sent TC the text messages, and I think
on the screen.
I think TC is just such an amazing reader, and I feel like you should read this for us, brother.
Got your Morgan Freeman on.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
From the mother. Sends to her boyfriend. I need $20. He replies back, $20 to do what, babe? My kids have a trip tomorrow. They didn't tell me until today. He replies back, oh damn, SMH. Well, they just have to not go, babe. They told you too late. Wow, so you can't give me $20? Babe, you're gonna have to ask the kid's father for that kind of stuff. Laughing emoji. You know what? I don't want to talk to you no more. Okay then. It was fun while it lasted. But me giving you money will never work unless you're my wife. I'm sorry. You got 3 kids and 2 fathers for those kids. Those men gotta give you that money, sweetie. You can't be asking me for that. SMH. Okay. Ask their fathers like it's their children. They need to give you money for things like this. That's their responsibility.
You don't have to read it all, bro. Now, with y'all hearing this, I want to hear from you first. With you hearing this, right? Now, say the girl, whoever this beautiful young lady is.
Okay.
She asked you for $20 for the youngins to go on a field trip. Are you gonna give her that $20, or is it the daddy responsibility?
I mean, I'm kind of on both ends. Me personally, I'm gonna give her the money because it's like, if I'm messing with you in a real relationship or whatever, like, your kids are an extension of you. So like, if you need $20 for your kids to go on a trip, it's nothing for me to be like, all right, boom, here's $20 for your kids to go on a trip, because that's an extension of you. I'm making your kids happy, and if your kids happy, you happy, and if you happy, then I'm happy. That's how relationships work.
Okay,
but it's like
grown man. Sound like a grown man over there. Let's go.
I wish, but the other side, I kind of get where he going from. Like, that's the dad's responsibility, which it is to an extent.
That's his kids,
because that's his kids. Right. But it's like on your part, like, if she not asking the dad, like, let's say if it was a large, like, just based off the text messages, $20, that's nothing. Now let's say we going into like the hundreds, then it's like, I don't know, like, you should ask the dads.
Yeah,
but it's like, it's
nothing.
You
got 3 different baby daddies.
You feel me? You feel me?
Oh, David, I did this because I knew David's reaction, and this is a good conversation.
Yeah.
David, how you feeling? Ooh, let's go. Look at his face. Hold on.
Tia, you want to go first?
Hold on.
Would you like to go first?
Look at David's face. Let's go.
I don't have reservations to dating a woman with a kid. Now, if there's another kid, it's a different story. You can't have more than one kid, man. And the dad gotta not be in the kid's life. I don't want that nigga coming around and doing the bullshit.
So, are you gonna take responsibility of being that dad though?
Eventually, maybe not like the first year.
Oh, okay. But would you give the kids $20 for a field trip?
But if in this situation though, apparently the kids' fathers were in their lives. So you got 2 baby daddies and neither one of them motherfuckers got $20.
That's bad life decisions on her. That's not the kid's fault.
I know it ain't the kid's fault.
She messed with the wrong dudes.
All right.
Clearly we not a good fit either, because it's like you making bad choices.
Yeah. That's a red flag for you.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, you don't got $20? What the fuck you spending your money on?
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at
David's face. Let's go. Look at David's face. I gotta get this.
Well, first of all, did she ask the baby daddies first? That is what I would ask.
Yeah, she said that she asked them before.
She asked them before?
Her boyfriend.
Well, if she asked them before, and well, first off, that's who I would be pressing. First off, for $20.
The baby daddies.
Yes.
Oh.
You get on their case.
Right.
$20.
Well,
you know how easy it is to get $20?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know.
How easy is it?
It's pretty
Nah,
easy.
you hit the strip.
If you got good friends,
Shake some chest.
It's pretty easy.
Shake some chest.
It's nothing.
That's what I'm saying. So on top of that, now it's just like, okay, after you ask them, then I feel like, okay, you know, you can ask, you know, the boyfriend. However, I don't feel like she should be getting on his case because he doesn't want to give the money.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, because, I mean, yeah, you know, you guys are in a relationship, those still aren't his kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, so he's not, here's the problem. This is what irritates me. I hate it when women want to try to bring in guys so quick when it comes to relationships when they have kids. Like they bring the guys around too much. It's a perfect example.
Facts.
There was a girl back home who will remain nameless. I want to say her name so bad, so
Go ahead and say it, David.
I'll just call her.
Say her name. Call
Drop
her
the bomb.
out. We gotta start calling these women out like they. Bruh, hold on. Before you say that, you know,
You
these
want me to say
girls
it?
had made a Facebook, had made a
You
group
paused it.
message
I didn't pause it.
about deadbeats, baby daddies, on Facebook. A whole bunch of girls from Vegas made a group page talking about deadbeats, baby
So why were you
daddies.
messing with them in the first place?
That's what I'm
That's what I'm
saying.
saying. Like they don't
That's
use
what
no
I'm
common
saying.
sense. So I'll tell you
So
this
we gotta
story.
expose them
I
like
will
they
tell you-
exposing us.
Are you want me
Well,
to? All right, fine.
them deadbeats.
Fine.
I'm not
Okay.
daddy.
So I knew this girl back home. Her name was Letitia, right? And so
Okay. Shut up.
and she has a son.
Okay.
And she was dating a guy, and she would have him around her son all the time. To the point when that kid actually started calling him Dada.
Oh no,
And I told
Wait,
her,
was he doing some da stuff?
no.
Oh.
he was just around about.
He was around him, and I said, stop leaving your kid around him like that. Because if this relationship doesn't work, then he's gonna go, and that kid is going to get confused.
Yeah.
Where is dad?
Yeah.
I thought dad was here. Then you got to explain to your kid and answer a bunch of million questions
Saying that's not your
about
dad.
exactly. So it's just like that's the first thing. The second of all, with the $20,
It's $20, David.
I would give them the $20. I would give them the $20. However, I would be like, in the future, you need to ask them, your baby daddies,
Right.
because there's a possibility that she said, "Oh yeah, I did," but she really didn't.
Yeah.
And
Maybe-
depending on the kids, you need to be checking your kids' backpacks. Because coming from a person who works with kids, we give out letters of what is going on these days. So that's bad responsibility on the mother's part for not checking their backpacks and saving some money or asking the baby daddies earlier or asking her boyfriend earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And ladies, stop getting with these dudes because she might not have asked him. What if she did this just to spite the biological dad?
Because females do that.
That is true.
You know what I'm
do
saying?
Yeah, that is true.
But what if
do
she
that
would have did that to be like, well, you know, you don't do nothing for him, so my boyfriend did this.
Yeah, my boyfriend gave me $20.
You know what I'm saying?
He
It's
don't
just like-
need you.
But I've always thought it was kind of stupid when like guys get like mad when girls have like other guys at their house. Like, oh, what's this dude doing? Like the Derek Fisher situation.
With kids or in general?
Well, I mean, if they have kids, they have kids. But it's just like, you know. But my thing is just
That's
like,
different. Derek Fisher's different.
how is that
He
different?
was living there.
So, what's that got to do with it? They ain't in a relationship no more. So what's it
You
matter
living
to
in
him?
my house?
What's it matter to him if they're not in a relationship?
living
Driving my car.
in my house.
What is it?
With my kids.
What?
Hold on.
Driving
Hold
my
on, hold on.
car.
You drove my car.
My ex
Hold
teammate.
on. I'm Matt Barnes in this situation.
Okay.
My former teammate was driving my car with my children, drunk.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You're not Derek. I almost said Derek Rose. Derek Fisher had DUI. And that's
Yeah. I didn't know he had his kids with him though.
I don't remember if the kids were in the car or not, but it's regardless. You're
driving
driving
my
my car, where that I got for my children's mother to transport my children, and you're driving my car drunk, getting a DUI, where anything could have happened. What if my children were in the car? You know, so once that was cleared up, I kind of understood where Matt Barnes was coming from. Once he kind of
that's the only thing that I will empathize with, because everything else I'm just like, it doesn't matter anymore because you're not together.
Yeah,
if you know what I'm saying. If it bothers you that much, you shouldn't have freaking broke up in the first place.
But the thing about it is, he didn't tell him. He didn't tell him.
Why does he have to tell him? They're not friends.
You in my house.
They ain't friends, Malik.
You in my house.
They ain't friends. It don't matter.
In my house that I paid for.
Malik, who should have told him was the baby mama.
Exactly.
Not Derek Fisher.
I would have been on both of them.
No,
crazy.
It's not Derek Fisher's responsibility to tell him that.
It's everybody's responsibility.
No, it's not.
I put it more on the woman.
It's more of the woman.
Exactly, but you're living there. It's not like you're coming over seeing.
But that's the thing.
If
that's the thing, then Matt Barnes' baby mama should have told him this is what's happening.
So,
and however Matt Barnes took that information, that's how he takes that information.
So you would be
it's
okay.
Not
all right.
Okay.
You would be okay.
Okay.
With say TC, y'all become very distant. Don't talk to each other. Okay. You would be okay with him living in your baby mama's house.
That's different because
that you paid for.
No, that's different because we have history.
They have history.
They're teammates. What history do they have besides sharing a basketball? What history do they have, Malik? What history do they have?
They work together.
They okay,
cool.
and
they're actually cool.
Just because you work together, that doesn't mean
we work together.
That's different.
We also
live together. So it's just like, so what does that have to do with it?
They probably room together on road trips all the time.
You can't be friends outside of work.
I didn't say that. But what I'm saying is just like, okay, if it was someone who was close to Matt Barnes, as in like they actually like went back, different scenario.
Bro, a partner is a partner.
Bro.
I don't care why you see elementary school.
Bro, no, it is a teammate.
So teammates don't get personal relationships after that?
It's the baby mama's responsibility, but Derek could have said it.
He could have said
but
something.
It's not his responsibility to say it.
Right.
It's on her.
That's fair. Bro, it's just me. I couldn't live in my partner's house knowing this is all your stuff that you pay for, and I'm sneaking. You a grown man and you sneaking? You playing hide and go seek? What is this? You scared of what? You a grown ass man. Yo, Matt, me and your baby mama, this is what? Now Matt say, well, cool, get out my house. You and her. That's for my kids. All right, cool. If I'm Derek Fisher, let's go buy our own crib and let's stay here.
Okay.
But
I understand. I agree.
That's not cool for him to do all that stuff. And on top of driving your car, nigga, you can't afford your own car.
I know, no. I agree.
How long did Derek Fisher play in the league? Why are you driving this man's car?
I agree. My whole thing is just like I just feel like certain like on the
and you're right about that. It wasn't his responsibility. His responsibility to say nothing.
It's more of hers.
But just as a man, as a partner, you supposed to throw something out there and say,
I understand.
"Yo, this is what the situation is."
Girlies hit me up because the homie is famous. Girlies hit me up because the homie is. Girlies hit me up because the homie is famous. Girlies hit me up because the famous homie.